Travis Howard, he's like, you know what, his last comment said, Dad does it all. I'm like, how about it? Yeah. That chocolate milk was fantastic. Thank you, Mikey, so much. Oh, boy. Like a new man. Here we go with our mini stocks Class 11 Open V8. Rick Boyer's out there in the Class 11 car, number 1168. Kyle Zerkis is out there in the 1153. Daniel Boswell is out there in the 1146. In the mini stocks, Ben Riestras in the 70. Rob Orr is out there in the 15. Anthony Chusey in the number 1. In the 99 of Justin Miller, along with Zach Goodenkoff in the 891, the lone Superstock truck up front. So I believe we had as many as 5 Class 11s yesterday for the first practice session. I think they dwindled down and have had injuries. Oh, you know, not only did it taste good, it was refreshing, and it kind of filled up my tummy a little bit. Well, shut up. I got a little quarter barrel forming right above my belt buckle. So.
All right, looks like the Optima Batteries green flag should be coming out this time by.
So the Super Stock will start up front all by itself, along with the mini stocks right behind. And then the Class 11s.
Got Rick Boyer, Zyle Zerkis, and Daniel Boswell in there. And, of course, Veenstra, Orr, and Chusey. And then Zach in his own class.
Well, you can definitely tell, I mean, the separation between all 3 classes.
I'm saying the Class 11s are going to get up into the mini stocks. Super Stock should be able to pull away from these things.
By a lot, yeah. Oftentimes, they have a huge class in the Midwest. Upwards of almost 20 trucks. And not to take any away from the pro classes, but these boys put on a hell of a show. Yeah. Oftentimes the best race of the day.
Now they do the more stuff, which is now going to do a lot of stuff with us at AOE. So that's very exciting to see.
They'll be part of the Sportsman Series, which will be a part of the Pro Series.
Pro Series.
At both Crandon, Spark River, and ERX as of right now. And then there should be another 3, maybe 4 races where they'll be running on their own. Because you still have your Anagos of the world. You still have Dirt City. And there's a couple others right there in the Midwest. I should say Wisconsin.
Spark River, too?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm going to say it's really great to be back here at Chandler, Arizona, Wild Horse Pass, and a lot of great years here with the lower series.
Man, something happened to Veenstra that he fell back, and he doesn't appear to be under full power.
Yeah, you're right, Scott. He is a little off.
Right now running 3rd in class, and Chusey's getting a little bit quicker. Not exactly the most aerodynamic truck up there right now. That middle
step sides?
No, the hood.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of yapping. Yeah, Goodenkoff and his family are here from, actually from northern Missouri, about an hour north of Wheatland. Nice little race going on right now in the Class 11 cars between Boswell and Boyer. Boyer had everybody so covered yesterday in qualifying. He was so fast in qualifying, he had everybody just pretty much nailed that. I can't help but think he's kind of another one of those drivers playing the yellow flag.
Playing the game. Uh-oh. Looks like Chusey went around. Now he's tied up with some Class 11s.
If I was a track photographer, I would not be taking pictures of Choosy right now. Last thing I'd want is a picture of me being passed by a Volkswagen.
And that just happened. He will pay not to get those out.
Hey, Boswell is running a heck of a race right now. That orange Class 11, the orange field, and there goes Choosy. I think Boswell knew better of it, so I'll just like swing wide, come out of the corner, and
yeah, I'll stay out of his way.
Choosy's gone, man, like a rocket.
Wonder if he's fighting some setup issues or something going wrong with the truck there, because I'm not used to seeing him doing donuts in the track.
I think he's just wants both sides of the racetrack to see his brand new quarter panels.
Showing everybody all sides.
Yeah, check out these step sides, brother. Getting some really cool drone shots here this afternoon. I want to thank them for being out here. Not sure who's flying the drone, though.
I believe Cam, I'm sure, is part of it, those guys. It's part of the Take It Live crew, usually, with, I believe, Cam. Didn't see who was actually piloting.
Should be coming to competition yellow this time around. Yeah, comp yellow is out, so we'll, as soon as the last Class 11 goes by,
we'll re-rack, restack.
Our Honda will jump out, Pacefield will jump out onto the track, and has. Going to take a bit to pick up the rest of the field. Then we'll find out if Boyer's kind of been playing around a little bit, or see what he's got underneath that trunk.
Or in the rear engine.
Hence the trunk.
No, the trunk's in the front of the Volkswagen.
That's a hunk.
It's a hunk.
Hood hunk. Hood trunk.
They got junk in the trunk. So that Honda Pioneer's going to go ahead and recollect the field here. We'll bring them back down and around.
Well, they're all caught up. We'll see if we go to green this time by. As that Pioneer's coming out of turn 4 right now. We'll see. The green flag looks to be in hand. And yes, he's pulling off. We're going back to green this time by. With Zach Gudenkoff up front in that super stock. That is a nice looking truck. Choozy's trying to get the jump and going into turn 1. Still on the outside of Veenstra. Side by side in the mini stocks. It looked like they tapped a little bit off that jump.
Yeah. Ah, look at this. 3 wide, the mini stocks almost going there.
Whoa.
Veenstra trying to hold them all off. Orr and Choosy. Choosy tries to go to the inside of Orr. Orr in the 15, Choosy in the 1. Veenstra in the 70.
I'm thinking Choosy might have left front damage, like a ball joint or something. I don't know if he's got A-arms or if it's I-beams, but some don't look quite right in that left front.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. There's something going on. Could be caught the truck not to handle right.
Boy, they're all getting nice drive off of turn 1. For a second there, I thought something flew off of Choosey's truck, and here's the drone.
Right next to it. Some great shots there. I love this low angle that we're seeing right now on our monitors for the folks at home. Great shot as they jump up over there. It's pretty much right there as the finish line comes across. Kind of our speed camp. Now we're back on board with our drone. See him right along the mini stocks there with Choosey.
Oh, here we go. Boyer goes the inside of Boswell. Checks up a little bit, coming out of the corner, gets back on it now to turn. Still side by side, now coming into 3. It's going to get super tight now. I think, yeah, Boyer had to check up a little bit. He'll do it. There we go. That outside entrance, inside exit. Now he's going to try it again in the next turn. Yeah, see, Rick, he's been playing around the whole darn race. Now look at the white flag. Is it coming out yet? No, not quite yet. Boyer now is on it. Here he goes. He'll duck down to the inside into turn 1. Nothing there yet. Oh, but our leader slides wide up to the wall, hits the... Yeah, see, this is what I thought might happen. I wasn't sure, but I kind of had an idea.
Wasn't sure when it was going to happen.
Yeah.
So Rick Boyer currently winning, leading the Class 11s here. Daniel Boswell, followed by Kyle Zerkis. And then, of course, in the mini stocks, we got Brent Veenstra, Anthony Choosey, Rob Orr. And, of course, Zach Gudenkoff.
This, we got a going on for second and third now in the Class 11s. Just for a second there, they were running side by side. Ooh, a little puff of smoke. Here's a checker flag in hand. Coming across the line, taking the win in the mini stocks will be Brent Veenstra. Robert Orr. Boy, did I miss it. Robert Orr will take second as once again Choosey had some issue in the final corner. Gets hung up high side on the inside of the final turn. And coming across the line in the Class 11s is Rick Boyer, Kylie Zerkis, and Daniel Boswell, first, second, and third. How you doing? So we'll get the finishers up here to the podium, pop up the backdrop, and send Dave Arnold down trackside in just a moment to talk to our top finishers in the class, in all 3 classes, I should say. Our next race coming up immediately following all these interviews will be the limited buggies, the 1,600 cars. And just like that, Choosey gets unjammed, unhigh-sided, and he'll pull off the track. And here they come, Zach Gudenkoff in the super stock Ford F-150. Final graphic artist slash cattle rancher. Well, once again, this is where we need the help of the crew members or the spotters or whoever they may be helping their drivers out. Let's get these guys up to the podium as fast as you can. We've got a lot of interviews here for Dave, and we need to zip them through as fast as we can. So we appreciate any help we can get. Let's get these boys up onto the podium as fast as you can. Thanks, guys.
All right, let's go ahead and bring up Zach Goodenkoff. I think the one that traveled the farthest. Man, Zach, that is one good-looking truck. I like it. Let's get you up on top of the box here. First of all, welcome to the Great American Short Course Series, and every winner to Young Chocolate Milk, part of their rite of passage here. And, of course, Open V8, this is yours right here. And got something else special for you. It's some good chocolate milk, isn't it? And I know you're in the dairy business, right?
That's right.
Well, let me give you this here, too. $100 from K&N.
I appreciate that. It means a lot. I'm really impressed with Great American Short Course. Everything from checking our safety equipment to running these guys through, letting us qualify is huge for sportsmen. So I really appreciate that.
And you run the more series back there with all the sportsman classes, which you'll be running a lot with our AOE stuff.
Yeah, we're looking forward to next year. I'll say that we're not used to this heat when we're running the truck. So I know I was out there by myself, but I had all the gauges pegged. It's just such a fun track, and I couldn't help but push it. And need the seat time. I love that we got to be out on track for 10 laps yesterday. That's huge. You know, it shows that you guys care about the sportsman drivers, and makes it worthwhile coming out here.
Absolutely, Zach. We want to thank you for being out here. We're definitely, and I know you probably want to thank some people.
Yeah, want to thank my wife. Want to thank my family, my dad and brother, coming all the way out here. Sportsmen, you work 40-hour week, and then you got to burn every single day of vacation you have, and it's huge. So we put in just as much as all these pro teams, and any sportsman driver will tell you that. And want to thank Max Motors, Unique Label, Goodenkoff Farms, Birch Construction, Self and Son Diagnostics, Cartech, CBR, Scat Crankshafts, Heritage Farm Power, and everybody else that gets me out here. Thank you.
Give it up this man right here, Zach Goodenkoff. Great to have him out here, and hope we'll be seeing a lot more of him as we grow our series here with the Great American Short Course underneath the American Outdoor Events umbrella. So we'll go ahead and bring up our, we'll bring up our super stocks. Our mini stocks. That was a super stock. 1 and 3. All right, got Brent's up there. We got Robert Orr, and there's Anthony. Got the hook coming in. He just wanted everybody to see those new bedsides on his truck. That's why he parked it there. All right, Anthony. $100 K&N. Man, good to see you out here.
Finally got the new used motor in, and then as we were pulling it onto the trailer, it blew on us, so we put the old motor back, and that whole race we were sitting at 260 comfortably, and then it started spinning around, and so who knows where it went from there, but go fast risk everything, right? And so we tried to make it happen. Unfortunately, that last little lipper, the truck landed pretty hard on its nose, kicked me out of gear, and the truck shut off, and so I had no choice but to coast it and park it on the side because I knew the 11s were right behind me, and so yeah, it was a good race. I love how they redid the track. Thank you, Poppy and Lee Perfect. Thank you, Dave and everyone involved for putting this on. Labu Fedora, Action Sports, Canopies, K&N, Icon Shocks, everyone back at home, at work and everything, helping support this. Thank you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Anthony Chusey, everybody. Moving on here to Robert Orr. Robert, the battle. It's like the three of you guys just always going, the three amigos. I love it.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen with the three of us. It's always fun. It's always competitive. back and forth. So just happy to make it to the finish, make it up here, and looking forward to the next race, you know.
Well, it definitely is good, and I know, I bet you're like, where did Anthony go? And then there's Brent comes up, and he rubs right next to you. Then it's just the back and forth is so much fun.
Oh, yeah, that's what makes this class great is the competitiveness.
Well, I know you got people behind you to make this possible.
Yeah, first of all, I want to say happy birthday to my father. He turned 80 this week. He wished he could be out here. I wish he could too, but he'll be at the next race. Arturo Tires, CarTech, Action Sports Canopy, all the people in gas and every other company that makes this happen to let us come out and play in the dirt. Jeff Orr Designs for building a good truck, South Coast Appliance for supporting me, and friends, family, my wife, who's picking up all the slack because I don't have any crew with me this weekend, so I have special thanks to her and everybody I forgot.
Robert Orr, everybody, congratulations, second place. And man, as usual, the battle continues with you three, and you're on top this time. I'm going to start off with the K&N. Beaster, how you doing, my friend?
Yeah, it's us three. We're always switching spots. I wish there was more people that would start racing. I know there's trucks out here. I've seen a couple in the pits right now, so I'm calling you guys out. Whoever's trucks those are, I want you guys on the race, on the track tomorrow. Come talk to me. We'll figure it out. We'll get you out there. We need more people out there driving with us.
Well, it's still, you guys always put on a good show, though. I mean, we want to see more of them. And it's a great class because these are a lot of them, believe it or not, I'm going to say it, but junkyard supported.
Exactly. I mean, everything you go to pick apart and just grab whatever you need. I mean, go get anything. Everything's available. It's not like Class 11 or anything like that where it's very hard to find parts. You could just go anywhere. Go to auto parts store. They have parts, and it's very cheap to keep them running.
Well, who do you want to thank for being up here today?
I need to thank my wife for spotting for me, my whole family for coming out. It's a far drive for us, so thank everybody for all the support, and then Contractor Services for all the support they do for us. K&N, all the contingency sponsors, Sparco, CarTech, Rugged Radio, La Bufador, Arturo Tires. That's about it.
There it is. Good for Brent Feaster, everybody. Great job there again. Anthony Chusey, Robert Orr, and Brent Feaster up on top of the box. Go ahead and bring up our Class 11s. Also, I want to see if you haven't seen these trophies. A big shout out to Louis Tozier Designs with a new design of these trophies here. So thanks, Louis. Great job on that. Go ahead and bring up Rick. Congratulations. We're just waiting for you to make that move, Rick. All right, Kyle and Daniel and Boswell, get you guys up here. Bring the co-drivers up. There's not many classes that ever have co-drivers, but Class 11, it's usually a desert class. They always have that second seat, so they let them do it. And I'll tell you what, in short course, it's just been awesome. There it is, Class 11, Daniel Boswell, third place, and talk to you about this. And what a fun race. I love seeing Herbie's Gone Wild.
Yeah, man, we had a great time. We had a little bit of bad luck. We lost the belt on, I think, 2 laps down, overheated the engine, lost first place. But got to say thank you to all the friends and family that came out to watch us. Thank you so much. All the fans, thank you guys. Great American Short Course for putting it on. We love to see races here in Phoenix. Like to see more, and we'd love to come out more often.
Well, we like having you here. It's awesome. Is that what happened out of turn 1? So did you lose it out of turn 1 right there? Is that when Rick got by you?
Yeah, that's why Rick got by me. Yeah.
That's the whole reason. Let's give you that excuse.
Yeah, I let him go. It's all right.
Would you like to thank anybody for being here else?
Yeah, Doug's Bugs and Bunnies, main sponsor on the car. And yeah, just all the friends and family. We got a tremendous turnout this time, so thank you.
Awesome. Congratulations again, Daniel Boswell. We're going to move over to Kyle Zerkis. And Kyle, it's always fun, man. These Class 11s, they're just incredible what these things could do.
Yeah, they're a blast out there. If it looks fun from here, it's way more fun out there. What a cool format this, and what a cool sanctioning body. This race is so cool. We feel like professionals. The track's groomed when we go out there. Just something totally foreign. Really appreciate you guys.
Well, it's awesome. You like to thank some people for being here?
Yeah, everyone who touches the car, as simple as those cars are, I mean, a lot of people have to touch them to get into this race. So I appreciate everyone who's helped us.
Well, congratulations, and we're moving on. Rick Boyer up on top of the box with that last lap pass there, Rick.
Was it the last lap? I think it was 2 to go, but who's counting? Anyway, good race, good competition. Thanks, Lee, for putting on a great race. I really didn't plan on coming here. I didn't even wash the mud off my car since last race. It's been in the garage, and 1 week before I decided to come, and I came solo, and I looked for a co-driver. I got my brother-in-law here in Phoenix, so he's riding with me. He hasn't rode me in 20 years, so he thought it was going to really be rough, I said, no, we don't go that fucking fast, And but he liked it. It was good. Thanks to my motor builder, Adam Wicks, Tranny Foltz, and that's it. Thank you for everyone else.
Rick Boyer, everybody, congratulations, but let's give it up again one more time for Daniel Boswell, Kyle Zerkis, and Rick Boyer on top of the box here for Class 11. Herbie's gone wild. Back up to you, Scott.
Thanks a lot, Dave. Once again, congratulations on our top 3 finishers in every class, and our farmer up there in front in that super stock. I'm telling you what, yeah, he's a farmer, but, there's nothing like Midwest milk. I don't care what you say. A dairy farm, what? A dairy farm and milk doesn't sound right coming from Lake Elsinore. It needs to come from, Lena, O'Connell Falls. Sheboygan. There you go. Only you would think of that. I never would have guessed it. We're getting ready to have some more fun as we get ready for the limited buggies to come out here in just a moment for their main event here this afternoon. We want to thank once again everyone that's tuned in and watching us, and I really love the fact that that everyone that's tuned in has checked in from wherever they're watching us from. Where's your hometown? Where are you watching us from? The pool, the garage, the race shop, maybe another race, and yes, even up here in the timing and scoring race control area like they did yesterday. But no, just let us know where you're watching from, who you are, where you're watching from. It makes it fun for everybody here as well. I'll call you out the best I can throughout the afternoon. As once again, we've got limited buggies coming up next, with Weller Racing SR1s coming up after that race. In fact, here they come right now. And, man, I don't know how he pulled